So you have a couple options powering this mini dome camera. The first is using the provided wall adapter, the AC adapter here. Second is optionally purchasing a power splitter, and that would go in as such. You plug in your Ethernet here and your power here, and then you plug in your PoE Ethernet adapter right here, and those would light up and you'd see the camera is turning on here. One thing to note, many times when you're using the AC wall plug, being that you only got about 5 feet of cord here, you'll want to get a 12 volt extension to give you another 5, 10, 15 feet of length. The pigtail on the camera is 2 feet long. The Ethernet cable is 3 feet 4 inches. The power supply is 12 volts, 1.5 amps, and has a 5-foot cable on it. Your antenna about 5.5 inches. It bends at 4.5. So the SD card location is down in here. Easiest way to kind of get access to that is to just plug it in for a moment and the camera will tilt. So there's your SD card slot right there. It supports up to 128 gigabyte SD card. And just push it in there and it clicks in and it's installed. Your mic is right here, and then you have a speaker right there. And there's a little pull out here if you're going to have the cable coming out to the side here. So the cable will fit flush there. The mounting plate has your 2 little notches. And that will go right in here, and it kind of turns a 1/4 inch and locks in. So for your mounting holes here, the longer ones are 2 7/8 on center, and the closer together ones are 1.5 inches on center. The camera sweep, it sweeps around like this, and center point lines up with the mic here, and then the end of the sweep lines up with the SMA adapter. Your cord has power, Ethernet, which is not PoE, and a reset button. You could hold it down and it will do a factory reset, or a momentary press will just reset the camera. The antenna has a SMA adapter, and you just screw it on. As such, and you could turn it, adjust it as needed for the best signal. You could also get remote the antenna if you want to do a cable and put it on a little flange or something somewhere else. You get quite a detailed manual that goes over pretty much everything that you'll need to know, both on the software and on the hardware. You got this sealing piece for the Ethernet cable that will seal it, make it weather tight. Comes with a short Ethernet cable. To get your mini dome camera connected to your network, you'll want to hardwire it to your router using an Ethernet cable, and then power it using the AC 12-volt power supply or a PoE splitter. Here I have the PoE splitter connected to a PoE switch that's connected to my router of my home. You'll want your phone connected to your home router as well. And then what you do is bring up the camera, and in the manual there'll be a QR code there which you can scan with the camera and go to your store to download the app. Here they want to use a Cam High Pro. You install that app, open it, allow the permissions, add the camera. It'll be an IP camera. It'll be a new device. Make sure the power is on and connected to your network. You'll then want to pick the camera that shows the UID of the camera listed, the default admin passwords. Then you can configure your Wi-Fi. Give your camera a name, and your camera has been added. One of the first things you want to do is change the password. And now you have your camera running. You pick from standard definition or high definition. Right now it's just pointing at the ceiling, but we'll take it outside and see how it performs. You got your mic, your speaker, recording or take picture. You got your PTZ controls. Then you got some configuration stuff to flip the image, focus, preset positions, volume control, image adjustment, night vision modes, and intelligent tracking. So the only place you could drill an extra hole is right behind that hook right there, to get it so you can connect to a 2x4. If you move outside, I did a hole right here outside of the below the hook. It hits the base of the mini dome, so only spot you could do is right behind the hook. Hello, how are you doing?
Good.
Well, that's good. What are you here for?
Oh, nothing really. Just to talk.
Okay, I'll come to the door and get you.
Okay.
I've got my phone at 10 feet away. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.